Today I want to talk about Jujutsu Kaisen, the role of our main character, and how he contributes and doesn't contribute to the story. I want to start off this video with a question. Why is Yuji the main character? It's straightforward, but one I've been thinking about for a while now. As this video is being recorded, we are in chapter 216 of the manga. With everything that's been happening in the story thus far, the battles within the Culling Games, the rising involvement of the greater worlds, and even the battle to protect Tencent from Kenjaku, it's been pretty clear that our main trio has taken a backseat. Nobara has been MIA since chapter 125, and it's been suggested, but not confirmed, that she's dead. Megumi's kept a solid role alongside Yuji, and his fight in the colony was among the best so far. But him being Sukuna's new vessel practically takes him out of the manga for now. And Yuji had a pretty cool fight with Higurama, but he was definitely not the star of that fight. And even in chapter 200, when he's having conversations with the angel and Sukuna, he himself is never the focus. Yuji rarely is the focus. Throughout the past 50 or so chapters, we've seen characters more qualified, more skilled, and more talented than Yuji take center stage. And it only increases my desire to ask, why is Yuji the main character? In Jujutsu Kaisen, Yuji has two claims to importance. One, he is the wielder of Sukuna, who effectively acts as the show's primary antagonist. And two, he is the child of Kenjaku. Now here's my problem. Him being Kenjaku's child hasn't come into the story much at all, so it can't be used as the reason why he must be the main character. With Sukuna, while Sukuna is functionally Yuji's greatest antagonist, because he's stuck within Yuji's body, there's only so much he can do. He's fairly limited in his actions. The few times he does escape, it's to cause murder and mayhem and not much else. Beyond that, he hasn't really done much in the narrative. It's odd. Sukuna overshadows Yuji's importance, and is incredibly dangerous within the world of Jujutsu Kaisen. But even with him present, Yuji takes center stage less than you'd think. Now that Yuji's no longer the vessel, he's even less relevant to the story. Only his bloodline and being Megumi's friend directly connect him to the plot. My point in saying all this is that it'd be very easy to rewrite Jujutsu Kaisen without Yuji being the main character. Now, Yuji is a solid character, but it's ultimately other characters that take center stage and push things forward. It was Gojo, Yuta briefly, now it's firmly in Kenjaku's hands. Yuji feels like a main character that's constantly overshadowed by others, in a way that's very unusual for a shonen protagonist. Naruto being the host of the Nine Tails is why he's the main character, but even without it, he'd still have the ambition, the heritage, and the assistance he needs to become Hokage and change the ninja world. And for the themes of Naruto, I don't think there's anyone more fit to be the main character, even if Sasuke does steal the spotlight from time to time. Ichigo's fractured biology is important, but even without it, he'd still be the outsider breaking into a world of ancient gods and archaic rules. Still objective eyes peering into a world not his own to protect his friends. Even if it's others that push the plot forward, I don't think there's anyone more fit to be the main character. But with Yuji, I'm not so sure. This wouldn't be such a big issue if there weren't a couple different characters that I felt could lead the story forward and push forward similar themes to Yuji. Maki, Yuta, and even Megumi all may very well make better protagonists that command just as much and maybe even more focus than Yuji does. And maybe, if one of them was the main character, I wouldn't be questioning why. But that's all just my opinion. I'm just one guy. Maybe I'm wrong. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and you can check out more videos right now.